Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GB Smokescreen here. We are back for a brand new video. This is gonna be another Could This Be Meta video. Yeah, I'm doing back to back. Because why not? Because I got a request to do another Could This Be Meta, and honestly, when I saw this comment, I was like, "You on? I'm on it." All right, because I was thinking of doing these guys anyway. So anyway, if you guys don't know what the Could This Be Meta is, Could This Be Meta? Basically, it's a segment. Um, it's a segment basically you take an archetype or like a signal card or anything that you could possibly make an archetype, and then you make 5 fantasy support cards for them to give them a bit of a boost. And at the end of the day, would you say this deck would be meta? It would be tier 1, good, compete with what the current meta game is, and that's basically how this segment works. Um, if you guys like these kind of videos, then hit the like button down below and also subscribe if you are new. Support is always greatly appreciated. And as you can see from the title of the video, this video is on Evil Heroes. Now, Evil Heroes is a deck that used to be able to OTK insanely easily. It still can. It still can in anything, but it's still pretty damn hard because you have to be able to make your evil hero Dark Gaia. That's basically what evil heroes were all about. Evil hero Gaia, um, which basically you fuse two monsters and he summons it, and he gains his attack points become the total attack points of the monster you summon. And then it would be able to do like crazy damage. If it attacks a defense position monster, it just switches right into attack mode. You can attack into it, and it does huge damage. But the deck can't really do much right nowadays. Alright, and not only that, no one really plays them. So anyway, I made 5 fantasy support cards for Evil Heroes that I feel like could actually push them back onto the map. Now, just so you guys know that this support is not focusing on Dark Gaia. It's not. I have one card in here that helps Dark Gaia, but I did not make it specific. I did not make the support specifically for just Dark Gaia. I basically made it for all the other Evil Hero fusions and everything, so to give them some play. So that is what I made the support for. All right. Anyway, let's get into this video. So the first card I made for them is a new monster. I made up a new monster called Evil Hero Cosmic Enforcer. It is a level 6 Dark Fiend monster with 2300 attack and 1500 defense. His effect: if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can discard one card. Then you can add one Dark Fusion or Dark Calling from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, then declare one type. And if you do, that targeted monster becomes that type until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Evil Hero Cosmic Enforcer once per turn. Now, this card basically, it's a searcher for your Dark Fusion or Dark Calling. It's a searcher and a recycler. Also, you can also give a monster a different type. So, the reason why I did this is because Dark Hero Gaia, basically, his effect is, well, in order to summon him, he takes a Fiend monster and a Rock monster. So basically, in order to actually bring out Gaia, you would have to play like random rock monsters in your deck. So this fixes that problem. So you can just take whatever is in your engine, turn a monster on your field into a rock monster, and then just use that monster to fuse with. So that just takes out the problem of taking out rock monsters. You just don't have to play random dark monster. You just play your normal engine, and then just out of the blue, change one of them into a rock monster, and you just use that one to fusion summon. So that's why I gave him that effect. Now some of you guys are probably wondering, why is it level 6? Why is this card level 6 and not level 4? I originally did make it level 4, but then I read through the Evil Hero monsters again, and I'm like, this would be a bit better if it was level 6. So I made it level 6 because, one, you can mix it in with the Dark Warriors, so you can just put like Destiny Hero Malicious in your decks, so you can go to rank 6 plays. Another thing, the other reason why is Evil Heroes have an Evil Hero monster called Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. His effect basically states if you control no monsters, you can special summon from your hand in attack position. Then, during the end phase, if you tributed him for the tribute summon of a hero monster, you could draw a card at the end phase. So, basically, if you have Infernal Prodigy, you just special it from your hand, then tribute it off for Cosmic Enforcer. Then you get to go through all your plays. You start Dark Fusion, Dark Calling, whatever thing. You do your whole bunch of different combos, and then at the end of the turn, you get free +1. So I feel like that's actually pretty damn solid. All right, so yeah, when I read through Infernal Prodigy again, I was like, you know what, this could be a lot better if it was level 6. So I made it level 6. So that's basically my reasoning for the Cosmic Enforcer. I feel like it'd be really good for the deck. Next card, I made a fusion monster for them. I wanted to make them a new fusion monster. And honestly, this card really does help make the deck an actual deck. Anyway, next card is a fusion monster called Evil Hero Nemesis Gaia. It is a level 9 Dark Fusion Fiend monster. Takes with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, and blue eye stat. Takes one evil hero monster and one hero monster. So it can use any hero, any evil hero, and everything. His effect must be fusion summoned with Dark Fusion, and this card cannot be special summoned by other ways. So you can use Dark Fusion or Dark Calling, which is treated as Dark Fusion, so you can use those. Once per turn, you can special summon one evil hero fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, except evil hero Nemesis Gaia. You can only use this effect of evil hero Nemesis Gaia once per turn. During your end phase of your opponent's next turn, you can destroy all monsters special summoned by this effect. So basically what this card does, it basically lets you special summon a free evil hero fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's basically all it does. Now, you guys know, obviously you can't bring out Gaia with this, because if you do, he's going to have no attack points. He doesn't really have any point of summoning with no attack points, so that's out of the question. But you can bring out the other evil hero fusions. You can bring out Inferno Wing, you can bring out Lightning Golem, you can bring out Malicious Fiend, Infernal Sniper, and whatever the last one I'm forgetting. So yeah, you can bring out those guys. Wild Cyclone's the other one. Yeah, Wild Cyclone. So yeah, you can bring out any of those guys. And another little thing I realized that you can do. You can use this guy's effect, summon Wild Cyclone from your extra deck. Then you can attack your opponent, and Wild Cyclone's effect, basically, if he attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spells and traps while he's attacking. And then when he does damage, you can wipe your opponent's back row. So basically, you can bring a Wild Cyclone, attack, your opponent can't respond to it, and then after he attacks and does damage, you can wipe out your opponent's back row and then just keep attacking. You don't have to worry about anything. So that's what this. So I felt like this card could actually really help evil heroes a lot. Honestly, and I gotta admit, whoever made this card art on this card, I didn't make the card art, but whoever made this card art, mad props to it. When I saw this, I'm like, yep, I gotta make this. I gotta use this card art. All right. So anyway, that's my reasoning on Evil Hero Nemesis Gaia. The next card I made for them is a new fusion spell card called Dark Corruption Fusion. It is a normal spell card. Its effect is fusion summon one Fiend Evil Hero fusion monster from your extra deck by sending monsters from your deck to the graveyard. It was supposed to say hero monsters. Sorry, my bad. It was supposed to say by sending hero monsters from your deck to the graveyard. This card is treated as Dark Fusion. After this effect resolves, any battle damage your opponent takes this turn is halved. You cannot special summon any monsters for the rest of this turn except hero monsters. You could banish this card from your graveyard to add one evil hero monster from your graveyard back to your hand. You can only use one effect of Dark Corruption Fusion once per turn, and only once that turn. So anyway, I missed that about once there at the end. But anyway, basically, this card is basically their own Shaddoll Fusion. That's basically what this card is. Now I did have, so you can basically just send hero monsters to your deck from your deck to the graveyard. You can bring out whatever out. If you're just happening to play Burstinatrix Avion, you can bring out Infernal Wing. If you have the other Omni heroes and everything, you can bring out Lightning Golem, Wild Cyclone, fucking Infernal Sniper, all those guys. You could also send any Fiend and a hero. You could send an evil hero and a hero monster to the grave to summon Nemesis Gaia, and then Nemesis Gaia can bring out another one. So you can do that. Now I have to weaken it down a lot because playing a Shaddoll Fusion is very, very broken if you play it in some other decks. So I had to give it the effect where you can only battle damage has to be half, because this could literally be a 1-card OTK card probably. So I had to take that out. So I gave it that, and also the restriction where you can't special summon to make it more balanced. So I had to make it more balanced because honestly, you could just send a Shadow Mist, a Malicious. Like, you said Shadow Mist, Malicious, any other hero monster that could be good in the grave in order to bring this guy out. In order to bring out free monster and everything. So I felt like, you know what? That's too much. So I had to weaken it down a bit. Quite a lot. So that's my Corruption Fusion. This just makes up for the fact that you don't have to go through all this stuff in order to go through. Anyway, let's get to the next card. The next card is a continuous spell card I made for them called Evil Schemes. Continuous spell card. Its effect is, once per turn, if you fusion summon an evil hero monster, you can activate one of the following effects. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Destroy 1 card on the field, or evil hero fusion monster you currently control are unaffected by card effects during this turn. You can only use this effect of Evil Schemes once per turn. So this just gives them, once you fusion summon an evil hero, it gives them a draw. It gives them draw power, which the deck does not have. The deck doesn't have any draw power outside Prodigy. Give them some destruction. They don't have too much destruction, so they don't have a lot. The only destruction they really have is their fusion monsters. So I gave them a little bit extra destruction, and the deck does not have any protection. So I gave them protection. Alright, this card gives them draw power, bit of destruction, and protection. Alright, but you can only use one of these effects. You can't use all 3 at once. So you can't use all 3 at once. You can't use all 3 in one turn. So I had to weak. So that's my reason for this. The deck has no protection, so I gave protection. Limited destruction, no draw power. So that's what this card was for. Last card I made for them is a trap card, continuous trap card called. Oh, sorry, not continuous. I thought I made continuous, but it's a normal trap card. It's actually a lot better. Called Evil Triumphs. So the normal trap card, its effect basically is during your main phase, you can activate one of the following effects. Press on one evil hero monster from your graveyard, but its effects are negated, or you can add an evil hero monster from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon one evil hero monster from your deck. You can only use one effect of Evil Hero Triumph once per turn, and only once that turn. So this card basically gives them extra summoning capabilities with one for the graveyard and one for your deck. Now keep in mind, with the graveyard summoning effect, it does not include you can't summon the evil hero fusions from grave because they have to be special summoned by Dark Fusion. So the only cards you can bring out is Malicious Fiend. You can only bring out Malicious Fiend, Attack Gainer, Infernal Gainer, Infernal Prodigy, or Cosmic Enforcer. So you can only bring out those guys, but their effects are negated, so you don't really get anything out of them. So, and then I gave it other searching because the deck has no way of searching their evil heroes outside of like Rhoda or Shadow Mist. All right, so that's what I gave. So I gave them that, and also this card can't. And also, I gave it a little bit of extra just to be able to summon a free evil hero from that because the deck doesn't really have much to get to their evil heroes as fast as possible. So this card basically helps with that problem. Alright, I feel like these 5 cards could really, really help evil heroes a lot. Alright, because I gave them more summoning capabilities, more searching, more ways to, bit of protection, and more ways to get to their evil heroes as fast as possible. So I feel like this basically helps them out tremendously. So, alright, do I think it would be a tier 1 meta deck? No, I do not think that. I think probably maybe tier 1. It would probably be tier 1, maybe tier 2, tier 1 at most. Alright, but that's basically all I have to say for this deck. For these support cards. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Support is always greatly appreciated. And that's going to be all for now, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.